Hello, everybody. You are welcome once again to All Things Goodness, a channel that is dedicated to life, family, faith, and nursing. I know we have been off for a bit, and that just will come on later. I'll give you all the reasons why, we had to stay away for some time. But I am happy to be back. I miss you all. And today's edition is on nursing. I have a very special guest who has been a nurse for about 2 decades right now. And we are going to talk about everything from bedside to burnout to being a mom, getting married, transitioning from practicing nursing in one continent to another continent, and all of that good stuff. She is no other person but, let me call it NP in the making, Lilian. Yeah, she's in NP school right now. We're going to talk about that.
Well, when until I get there?
Oh, you're already there. We're calling
I'm
you
not
first.
taking credit for it. When I get there, yes.
No, we're calling you first. We have to start calling you first. You're welcome.
Thank you for having
Great
me.
to have you here with us today. And let me add, she's also an amazing singer, an amazing altered singer. She's good. Yes.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Lilian, good to have you
Thank
on
you
the
so much.
show
Thank you so
today.
much.
And before we continue, I want to say, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Subscribe, like, share, and put on that notification bell so that whenever we post new content, you will be the first to get notified. All right, let's dive into it. Lilian, let's get to meet you. Tell us about yourself. Miss Lilian.
Oh, well.
Or not Lilian.
Well, like you said, my name is Lilian. Let's say I am the first of 4 siblings.
Oh, I see. I see that first one.
I'm the first of 4 siblings. I was born into an average family. My dad used to be a military, so I stayed a lot in the barracks, the military barracks. Different military barracks, from Cross River to Calabar to Kaduna to
So you stayed in my state.
right.
No.
And that is because, of course, as a military, they'll be posting him
definitely.
from place to place. All right. So I am the first of 4 children. My parents gave birth to 4 of us, and we're all girls. 4 beautiful girls.
Awesome.
Yes, 4 beautiful girls. I like to think of myself as a motivated person. I find motivation in my environment. I find motivation in my relationship with people around me. And I think I'm blessed. I am a mother. I am a wife, and I'm blessed with 3 children. Also, I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for 17 years now.
That's about 2 years.
Yes, I've been a nurse for 17 years now. And so right now I still work bedside. I also do work from home. I work as a care coordinator with an insurance company, but as a nurse. But as a nurse. So yeah, that is me.
Wow. Okay, how did you get into nursing? Did you always know, you always wanted to be a nurse, or what led you into the path of nursing?
That's a good question. Now, see, I am not one of those who used to, some people be like, oh, I always know I was going to be a nurse. Oh, I always know I was going to be this. And for me, it wasn't. So after my secondary education, I think we were in Calabar. Yeah, we're in Calabar at the time. And then we had just moved to Zaria. And it was like, okay, what next? My parents were asking, so what next? I don't know. I don't know what next. So we had this family friend who was a nurse. She's retired now. And she was like, oh, I have contacts. I could talk to 1 or 2 people. That way, she can get into nursing.
Yeah.
Nursing is good. We're like, oh, why not? So then I got admission into nursing school, and I did my 3-year course. And after that, I went into midwifery.
Wow.
So I did my midwifery for almost 2 years. I have not always known that I was going to do this. It just happened. Yeah. But getting into it, and I started working, I began to see that my paths were aligned. Yeah. Yes, I began to feel fulfilled. Yeah. In what I was doing or in what I am doing. Yeah. And as I am working, I started feeling, okay, this is what I want to do because I like to help people. Yeah. I like to see that I like that answers can come from me to help someone. I like that solution can come from me some way to help for someone. So in that way, I feel fulfilled. Yeah. So as a nurse, so I'm like, God has a way of just directing our path. Yeah, sometimes when we don't even know where we're going, He places people, He places things that just aligns us. And I think that's the way I see my journey into nursing. I have not always known that I was going to be a nurse. Just what do we do now? Okay, nursing. Okay, let's go. Yeah, and then getting into it, it's been fulfilling. I would say.
Okay, I know before behind the cameras or before we started shooting, I actually thought maybe you had just done just Med-Surg, and I was surprised when you said, "Oh, you actually did midwifery."
Right.
Can you tell us like the specialties that you went through or you've done so
that
far?
I've worked so far?
Worked on at it.
Well, I did. After nursing school, like I said, I did midwifery. I went to school of midwifery, and that course was 2 years. And I worked. It has just been Med-Surg and child delivery that I've been doing. And after a little while, I worked in the orthopedic unit. Okay. So it was just, I wanted to try this out. Yeah. I was working in a particular hospital. I wanted to switch. Yeah. And I saw a space. I'm like, let me try that out. So I worked in the orthopedic unit. I worked in the neonatal unit, the neonatal care unit. I worked there for I think 2 years or more. And then I worked in the emergency department. And I worked there for like 2 years. And then Med-Surg has been like the major, yes. But the most part of my nursing career, it's been Med-Surg. But then I've had the side ones, like the neonatal care, the delivery, child delivery, I'm sorry, and the orthopedic sides.
Wow. Yeah. So what drew you to, what was that thing that drew you to Med-Surg in the first place? And what are the things you enjoyed about Med-Surg and then the challenges of Med-Surg?
Med-Surg, what drew me? Med-Surg is dominant. That's the in over the country where I came from Nigeria. Yeah. I mean, you see several hospitals, and of course, they're all dealing with that line of health.
And I think even in the US, Med-Surg is still
right. Right. But no, well, yeah, you're right. It's still dominating. But you see more of psych here. You see more psych.
Really?
Or not more psych than Med-Surg. Yeah. But there's more Med-Surg. But what I'm saying is,
like psych is trying to.
Thank you. Psych is in there. Yeah. Psych is in there. If you check hospitals, you're definitely going to see lots of psych hospitals around. So yes, it's there. I'm saying this in comparison to where I'm coming from. Yeah, where I'm coming from. I think it was even when I got into America that I was beginning to see a thing about this psychiatry. Psychiatry. It wasn't a thing.
No, it's not.
It's not a thing. Yeah. It's not a thing. So when you are done as a nurse, you're definitely going into to work as a Med-Surg nurse, because I mean that's where the job opportunity is. That's where the little change is. Yeah. So that was it. It's not like anything actually, but one thing that has kept me there, I would say, is that it has helped me with um, more developing clinical skills. It has helped me developing clinical skills.
Yeah.
It has taught me time management.
Yeah.
It has taught me prioritization. You know, knowing to prioritize.
Yeah.
You know, when a patient comes in with a kind of conditions, you want to know what comes first before the other. It has taught me that. My clinical skills have become more. I've become more confident just because of that line.
Yeah.
Med-Surg. So you asked about the challenge.
Yeah.
There are a couple of challenges. I would say burnout.
I hear that a lot.
Burnout, yes. Burnout is one of it. Burnout's one of it. Once upon a time, I was working in a particular hospital here in the country. And every day I come back home, it's like I have hot cold under my feet. Because it's always something.
Wow.
There is an assessment. There's a reassessment. There's a queue to turn.
Yeah.
There is medications you have to give round the clock. There is documentation, because if you don't document, there is a lot. And unfortunately, in that hospital, it's a long haul and can have just one take. Once she's again,
that's serious on that staffing.
I will get tired, you know. So you end up doing the primary care. You're the nurse, you're almost the tech. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except of course you get your fellow colleagues to help out and you know. But what I'm saying is that burnout. And then when you get home, you're just a shadow of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, get home, I'm a shadow of myself. I feel disconnected.
Yeah.
Emotionally. And you know, what I want to do is just away. You know. So that is one challenge, burnout. Heavy workload in some units, not every. But I think they're trying these days to balance it. They're trying these days to balance it. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. The workload, it's just it has its days.
Yeah.
Some days you go and you be like, I should just, you know. Yeah, and some days you be like, oh, it's cool, okay.
Yeah.
You know, it just has its days. So workload is there. There is the burnout there. So those are the challenges. I think those are the major challenges for me. Burnout.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. And we'll come to that burnout. Right. But I want to ask, when you came out as a new grad nurse, when did you? At what point did you start feeling confident? You know, of this process, knowing what to do.
Right.
You know, at what point did you became really confident? Like, oh, I got this.
Yeah. So the thing is, I schooled in Nigeria as a nurse, and over there, while you're a student, you are always posted to work in the hospital. Okay, we could have like 3 months where we're not going to classes, just the hospital. We can have we have like 6 months where we're just going to the hospital. That actually made me feel, you know, confident. Yeah. Because over there, while you're there as a student nurse working, the real nurses who are employed, it's time for them to chill. Oh. Yes. It's time for them to chill.
Oh my God.
I can imagine. You need to do that, you know. Then it seemed like
they were using you. Yeah.
But what you did was, after I gained employment,
you knew almost how to do everything.
I mean, I'm good enough. I gained employment in that school, in the hospital of that school that I went to. So I'm already familiar. I know the in and out. Sometimes you're the one even correcting the other people who have been there. Yeah. Like, because your brain is still fresh. Yeah. Your brain is still fresh. So I didn't feel that way, to be candid. But when I got into America,
Was a different ballgame.
oh my
It's
God.
like you didn't know anything.
It's a different healthcare system.
Yeah.
It is.
So let's compare nursing in Nigeria, nursing in America.
It's a different healthcare system.
Yeah.
We can talk about the electronic medical records, the EMR. What's that? I wasn't so tech savvy.
Yeah.
I wasn't so tech savvy when I was there because over there where I work, it was paper documentation. Okay, patients is calm, no new complaints. You know, it was paper documentation, and we weren't. I would say, yeah, you are supposed to document, but we weren't held bound to all those documentations. You know, and nurse, did you finally give that medication? Oh yeah, I did it around 2. It's not in documentation, but we go with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the EMR, and then we have the different EMRs, anyways. That we have.
Epic,
Thank you.
Senna.
Epic, Senna, and then there's one they call it's not Sunshine. It's something.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. It's leaving my head, but yes, I'm familiar with it. So all of that was different. That was like, wow. That was like, can someone help me here? That was, woo. And then it was really challenging because over where I come from, we got each other's back. Though we're not so tech savvy, but we got each other's back. Yeah, oh, you're a nurse? Okay, you got it. You know? And then, except you actually really, bond with someone, and then you can find some help because you don't want to come off as like you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. So that is one of the different EMR forms of documentation. And then the medication, of course, the Pyxis, medications. It's not like in Nigeria we just have like a cupboard. Yeah. In fact, each patient buys their medication.
I know, right?
In Nigeria.
They'll give you a list to go get it.
Go get it. And then by your bedside, you have your medication by the side. In fact, if that other person syringe finishes,
you can borrow another patient.
This is not to downplay. We're just saying.
It's true.
We're just saying.
It's the truth.
Yeah. So it is different.
It is the truth.
It is different.
Because I gave birth in Nigeria and I gave birth in the US. Right. You know how it is. in Nigeria, when you're coming for your antenatal, you're given a list of things to buy.
Yeah.
Even for your delivery, you have to bring those things. And if you don't, they're almost not going to attend to you. Right. But here, you don't bring anything. You just go, come on in. And they give you like almost everything. So I understand completely what you're saying. Wow.
And of course, there's a different healthcare equipment that we use.
Oh, yes.
Everything is readily available. Oh, yes. There's nothing that the doctor that is doing the X-ray will not come to Saturday. There's nothing like that. It's readily available. Yeah. Whatever time of the day it needs to be done, it's done. It's a lot of difference. Yeah. And that has really, really shaped me. And when I got here, with all of those challenges, I felt like a new brand nurse. Wow. I had to start to learn. Unlearn.
Exactly.
Relearn.
Exactly.
Oh, I had to do a lot of unlearning in order to gain ground, in order to gain my confidence, in order to, because low self-esteem was almost creeping in, with all of that. So, yeah.
You talk about burnout. And that's one thing I hear a lot of nurses complain about burnout. It's real, which has made a lot of also nurses to leave the bedside.
True that.
How have you been able to handle that? How were you able to bring yourself out of that? To get yourself back into a place to be able to continue to give your best self.
I don't think I've gotten myself out of that. I don't think I've gotten myself out of that. I might have figured out a way to manage it. Right. One of the reasons I had to take a second job as a care coordinator from home is because of that. That way, I go to night shift just twice a week, and then the rest of my work. But twice a week work. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the more reason we get burnt out because of if you come, there's $600 bonus for picking up. Oh, bro, you want to pick up, you want to work, and then we don't look at our health. We don't listen to how we're feeling. We're going to cash out.
Yeah.
So the burnout is there. But I had to close my eyes to those burnouts. I promise you. Today I saw one. He just came on my phone. $360. Come on. Yes, I had to close my eyes to it. I had to, just look away. Then I took that other job. That way I work from home. While I'm working from home, I'm able to, relax maybe, and then do some other things. But majorly, I get to sleep. Since I work as a night shift nurse, it's beginning to tell on my body. I was being terrible. Sometimes I feel old. I promise you, sometimes I feel old. So it's just beginning to tell on my body. I decided to do that. So the way to manage it is just what I have, figured out. Take away, try to not work as much.
Yeah.
And then I, of course, do the other side hustle by the side that helps me stay at home and relax a little bit. So I'm not so bummed out. I promise you, even the 2 nights that I go, when I go and come, it's like I still feel it, but I take solace in the fact that okay, I won't go again till after maybe 3-4 days, and then I go the second one and work that rest. Not like having to pick up the burnout. The burnout is really. But nursing is still fun. Not discouraging because going to nurse low. Nursing is still fun. Find a way to manage your stress, manage yourself. I mean, if I am single, maybe my story, maybe I won't be saying it like this way. But I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm everything else besides working as a nurse. So I want to fit all those in. So definitely you will feel it.
So let's go there. Being a mom, being a wife, working 2 jobs. How have you been able to manage that?
Okay.
And make sure no area suffers.
It's lacking, right?
Maybe not true.
Right. I think what has helped me is planning and time management. Right. I think those 2 things.
What about support system?
Support, true that. So I start out by planning my day. Okay, I know I gotta work at home, and excuse me, even if it's a day that I will still work night shift, I try to manage my time, work and then log out, and then that day is just gone. I go to work later in the night. But then those other days, I plan myself. I know that create like a calendar on what I need to do.
Yeah.
And then of course schoolwork, I know I gotta submit my assignment at this time. Schoolwork I can always, do that later on. What I mean is it's an online school. So once I'm done with my work, I pick up my schoolwork and I work on that. And time management. I think I said that. And then also the support system too. My family has been supportive. My children have been so supportive. Sometimes I just give them a random hug for being understanding. Because sometimes it's just gonna be a whole day and they don't feel me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm too busy. I'm very busy. So they're sorting themselves out with food, with what to do and all of that. They're sorting themselves out until later on I'm like, okay, where's everybody? You guys good? But I then take out time to say, okay, let's look for a word. So I try to balance that. Vacation is not my thing. Especially in America.
No, you have to. No. I'll make sure I tell your peaceful protest. Hey!
They will gladly protest.
I will. No, I'm going to slander. What? No, you need it, sis.
But seriously, though, where do I want to go in America?
Okay, don't worry. After this, we'll talk.
Okay.
Me and you will talk.
What?
No.
If it's in Nigeria, hey.
No, there are a lot of fun places in America because my family, I think it was just even last year that I was in school, we still made out time. It's at least once a year.
That's a good thing.
Come on, they have fun.
You have to tell me now.
Come on, no, I'll give you a talk. We'll definitely talk about it seriously. That's awesome. That's awesome.
So
yeah, and I see your husband. He looks like they're really also really supportive.
Oh yes, he's very, very supportive. Very supportive. I don't have to cook when I'm tired. He understands that. I try as much as possible to ensure that there's food in the fridge. That way, if I'm not able to warm up something for him, he knows to just go there to pick it up and warm. And he's very supportive. I can't tell how much. I'm just glad that he understands. Yeah. And most of the time when I come with that back pain back from work, he helps me out. Because I had to develop. I'm sorry. That was the wrong phrase. I'm sorry. I developed back pain. Now,
I know.
Because in Med-Surg, really, I did.
You have to turn patients, meet people who are 3 times your size, and I know.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my God. Oh my God, yeah. So, he's been really supportive, really helpful. He will encourage me. And those times that I have to go for night shift, you're going to get, it's your strength to, and all of that. If he cannot do anything, at least he knows the right thing to say.
Yeah.
To just make me feel like, okay, I got something to say. You know what I mean? He's very supportive in many ways.
And I saw that in a few minutes.
In many ways he is.
Okay, that's amazing. That's really amazing. So, you're in NP school right now. Congratulations on that. I mean, that's a bold step in the right direction, and I'm so glad that you are doing that. Mm-hmm. But I noticed, like you said, you're an NP school, but it's not like the family nurse practitioner that one would expect someone who was doing a Med-Surg would go into, but in psych.
Right.
Why the transition?
Why the shift?
Yeah. What informed that shift?
I wanted to see the other side of this. Mm-hmm. I've been in Med-Surg for of course, a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I've not discovered that all of this medical health issues are they're connected to mental. They're connected to mental. You see a patient coming in for a cardiovascular disease or endocrine disease or whatever, the regular ones, hypertension, blood pressure. But then you notice they have history of maybe suicide ideation, they have history of bipolar, they have anxiety and depression. Most of the patients I know have anxiety and depression. They just have that switch that, and being in has helped me to know how to manage. Yeah. Aside from that issue that has brought them, that cardiovascular disease or that endocrine disease, whatever it is that has brought them to the hospital. Yeah. Aside from helping them manage that, I've been able to learn how to manage that other side, that mental history that they have. People go in and the patient is all sweet, and then you go in there, the patient.
I know, right?
I need to sleep. You're not in the hotel, you're in the hospital. But of course you will say that.
Yeah.
So you just know that there is that switch and you know how to deal with it. So I just want to see the other side of that career. I want to see the other side of the nursing career. And I want to take care of patients while I'm feeling while I'm taking care of myself. Psych is more laid back.
Yeah.
Psych is more laid back.
Yeah.
And then once I become an MP in psych, I took a break from bedside. So that is what has informed this decision. Yeah. I want to see the other side of this nursing career. I want to be able to take care of patients while I'm taking care of myself. Taking care of myself, I mean, it doesn't have to be so hard. I can take care of you, but it shouldn't be so hard. Yes. I shouldn't have to lose some parts of myself to take care of you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that is why I'm going into it. Truthfully, it's more laid back. I want to cut down on that burnout, that too much work on. Take a break from that. FNP is something I like to do. I hope I get the motivation to do it. But yes, it is something I would like to do in the future. But let's do something.
How is NP school been? How is it like? What has your experience been? Because I know a lot of nurses and people really want to become NPs, but they are really afraid. They are really scared. Like they don't think they are ready for the mental stimulation, studying, reading, assignment.
Right.
So how is it like? How has it been so far?
Yeah, as a student, it's been a lot. It has its challenges. It's been stressful, but it's worth it.
That's it.
Okay. I have had times that I would just let this be over. Yeah. You know, one time I had to go into my bed. It was quiet for like 12 minutes. I was tired. And I think that week I had 2 major exams that I had to write. And it was Friday, Saturday. I've not exactly, read through or even know
the content
what to do. Yeah. And I do not like to fail. Of course, nobody likes to fail, but I don't like to fail. No. So I like to put my all in it and, come out. And, and it's an exam that of course, there is the camera you use
Burnout exam.
Thank you, my lord. They use that Burnout whatever to write it, right? Yeah. So you just know that I have to give you all. Exactly. So I was just overwhelmed, I was tired, I was stressed, I was everything. So I just cried for a little bit, closed my laptop. The next day I picked it up again and continued. But so what I'm saying is it has been stressful, challenging, but it is worth it. It is worth it. Yes, there are the assignments and there are other things to do, but it's worth it. It's been okay. Growth is important. Very true. Growth is important. Growth is very, very important. And I like that I am taking this step. Yeah. It's gonna be over. It's not gonna last forever. I'm not gonna do it for it. It might seem like, when is it gonna come? But it's gonna come.
How long is it done?
Almost 2 years. Right. For the school that I'm attending, it's almost 2 years. So it's gonna be over, and of course I will back my NP.
I cannot wait.
Right.
So for that nurse who is who wants to make that transition, because nursing has a lot of specialties.
Right.
Who wants to make that transition to another specialty like you have, but they're still maybe afraid or don't know how, or it's trying to be like, okay, which area do I go to? What's your advice? How would you say to make them to catch?
Okay, they haven't figured out the area yet.
Either they haven't figured or they are too afraid to make that decision or to stand up. What's your advice?
I would say if you haven't figured out where you want to go, why do you want to live where you are?
They know they should.
They know they should, but they don't.
They're still trying to. Or some have even figured it out, but they're too afraid to take that step.
I would say do it anyways. We all have fears.
Yeah.
we all do have that. What if? I was supposed to have started my NP since 2023, and it is the same fear. I just didn't want to make the move until I made it. So I would say you figured it out. Just do it. You know you have to be where you want to be. So do it anyways. I am learning in life to not give myself headache for the future.
Yeah.
Because it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because you will give yourself stress of thinking of what if.
Yeah.
The fear. And then, but you wouldn't know. You could get in there and it's easy. And you could get in there and, of course, it might have these challenges. But somehow you will just scale through it. You would not know how you scale through it, but you will scale through it. So my advice is, you are sure you want to be there, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. When that challenges come, you will scale through it. Just do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Awesome.
Right.
So now you said you do not take vacation. So how do you unwind? How do you relax? How do you let out steam?
Today I should start taking this vacation.
Oh no, me? I'm on your case. I am so on your case. How do you unwind?
Sleep.
Oh, come on.
I sleep and then I take walks.
Okay.
I like to be active. So I take walks. And then, of course, with my children. And then I stay in my room.
Oh,
it's boring, right? I promise you, I'm trying to be truthful though.
I'm happy you are.
Yeah. If I stay in my room, say chill in my room and just maybe put on a show, I feel relaxed.
You watch
after
TV?
Yes, I do. Maybe after an hour, and then I sleep off. When I wake up, I'm good. Yes. And I'll maybe take a walk, you know. Yeah. But I promise you, vacation is stressful.
It's not.
For me, it is. I'm not going alone. I'm going with the children. I got to still tend to them where I tend to them here, bro.
But they are big kids. If you had small kids, I know they are big kids that can pack up their stuff, enjoy themselves. So it's not like you're doing food and feeding one of the child. No, we have to talk about this.
I just feel like stress in a different location. But okay.
No, it's been very insightful speaking with you. It's been really insightful. What are your final words for that new? I mean, this is the season of graduation. I'll also be graduating this year. Yay! So, what are your final words of advice for all the new grad nurses who are going out there? I mean, we hear a lot of things. Not saying even they're young, the burnout. Blah, blah, blah. What is your advice?
The healthcare system. It's a place to learn, to give yourself grace. It's a place to unlearn. It's a place to relearn. You make mistakes. Mistakes are settled, but that's how you learn. So my advice is give yourself grace. Give yourself grace while you're out there, and then try not to burn out so quick. Because I would say try not to get burnt out. But, so just not so quick. Just give yourself grace. That's it. And learn, relearn, unlearn as it comes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll definitely have another episode with you, especially maybe when you finish the MP and you're there now. We want to hear the gist of how you have the new MP.
Right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you too.
Thank you. I hope you've learned a lot. If you have any questions for her Instagram handle will be there, or you can just put in the comment section, and we'll definitely provide answers to you. So we'll come your way again on another episode. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Bye.